Hello. Before the video starts, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. This video is very long and does not have a lot of gameplay, so make sure that you put it on the background and listen if you want to hear me talk, because I am very good at talking. Otherwise, there's literally no gameplay because I'm trying to hunt a shiny Jirachi that doesn't exist for like 4 hours. It's pretty funny. So, yeah. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and share. Share.
Hey, what's up, guys? Salty Bibble up here. I'm gonna catch the boogeyman. So this is a ROM hack called Renegade Platinum. In this ROM hack, you have many different events, and in these events, you can catch many special Pokemon, like Jirachi. Because ROM hacks are good, and the main franchise is bad! Alright, this is shiny hunting. So here's the thing, right? Once you awaken Jirachi stays there forever. So, you know, you can just keep doing this, watch. Okay. See? And it's still there. That means you get to do this. So I'm just gonna record until I get a shiny Pokemon. Yeah. You know, it's been a while since I've, talked normally on YouTube. It's been a while! Usually I just make the funny video where I post about trying to one-trade Kyogre, or rant for an hour and 50 minutes. That's fun. But now I'm just gonna talk. So I've been doing college lately. College is pretty crazy. Turns out, it's actually boring as fuck! But I still do it because you gotta get a higher education to get a job in the crazy epic job market. So remember, kids, stay in school, and unless you don't have money, stay in school. Because you're gonna need it. Literally will not let you have happiness otherwise. Let me tell you that they're just gonna do the same Jirachi over and over again. I never actually get a shiny. I'm not counting, by the way. I literally just will not keep a head count because I don't care. Yeah, dude. Alright, so, yesterday was National Women's Day. They have National Women's Day on National Women's Month. It's pretty crazy, not gonna lie. I'm so glad that, women have a day. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm having a stroke. I'm gonna be a buck 50. Just waiting for the Jirachi to, sparkle red instead of blue. It'll happen. It'll happen. Yeah. Definitely happen. Just give me a second. Should put some epic lo-fi music in the background. But I can make this process less excruciating. Actually, no, I think you can make it faint too, and it'll do the same thing. So watch this. So I'm gonna crunch it, fucking die tragically. Get a level from it. Yeah, so there. See, just like that. I've just committed murder on a little funny star thing. So good about myself. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I really hope I don't have to kill it every single time and that I can just afford running away from it. I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot if that's the case. Hey, did you know Salamence is fucking stupid? Like, unironically, this thing... So, I have like a full team, right? And around this point, you're supposed to be level 50, give or take. So, you can EV train a Pokemon in Salacion Town. There's a little, like, thing in the daycare center where you can EV train any Pokemon you want just to make sure that they're strong for this, challenge ROM hack. So, I did that, EV trained my Salamence to be like a, more defensive wall since it runs Intimidate, as opposed to my physical attacking, Lucario, which I'm using for the first time. Speaking of Lucario, never used Lucario before until now. Wow, what the fuck? How do people lose with this Pokemon? This Pokemon's insane. Especially more so that it got buffed now, but even then, base Lucario is pretty good. In Smash Bros. He sucks ass, though. Do not use Lucario in Smash Bros. Unless you're a literal masochist. I mean, that's the point of his character, but, it's still dumb. Doesn't make it any better. What can I talk about? I'm gonna talk about Smash Bros. No, not Smash Bros. I'm gonna talk about the Switch. I hate the Switch. I'm gonna be honest. This thing fucking sucks. genuinely the worst console I've owned thus far. And honestly, that's not a big list since, you know, all I really have are the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and a shitload of Nintendo consoles that came, the GameCube and after. But I don't know, they really dropped the fucking ball, and nobody shares that opinion. I just dragged that. Hold a second, go fast. Like, nobody shares that opinion. Everyone thinks the fucking Switch is like the second coming of Christ, but this thing sucks. Its hardware is pretty bad, which, you know, Booga Booga, Nintendo's always had bad hardware, but, like, considering it's the Switch, like, you know, Nintendo going in a new fucking direction, it still kind of blows ass. Plus, the thing falls apart by itself in, like, a year's time, which many people have had to deal with, including in the controllers. And that's not just the Joy-Cons, too, like, you know, Ooga Booga Joy-Con drift, but, like, with the official Pro Controller, a lot of problems happen with that thing, too. Drift isn't exactly too far off from the official Pro Controller, and also it's just flimsy as shit. You compare it to, like, the Wii U Pro Controller. The Wii U Pro Controller is, like, fucking boss as shit. It's designed differently from most Nintendo controllers. It has an 80-hour battery life compared to the fucking Switch Pro Controllers, like, I think 20 or 30. Like, what the fuck? I know that, like, it just doesn't make sense to me how they would, well, I mean, it does, because, you know, you get away with it, but then it doesn't help that, like, 90% of the console's lifespan is just ports. Like, if it's not a fucking Wii U port, it's usually a port from, like, Steam or any indie game from another console. And I don't particularly mind that because, you know, it's a good thing. They're putting older games on this newer console that you can take around portably. That's a great fucking idea. The problem is they're not doing it with theirs, they're doing it with other people's. There's literally, like, if you're just in it for the ports, if you don't have, like, if you have, like, a laptop that runs over 10 gigabytes, you're fine. You can basically do what the Switch can, but with a laptop, which I guess is a slightly bit more inconvenient, but, eh. Like, and other than that, the Switch's originals, you know, like, specific AAA titles built for it, they aren't even really that good. Smash Ultimate is literally only, like, gonna be highly remembered for the fact that it has, like, 80+ characters, but beyond that, it doesn't really have an identity of itself. World of Light is literally just a collection of fights that lasts way longer than anything fucking Smash 4 could cook up. And beyond that, it doesn't have much to its name. Well, I guess the stage build is pretty good. The stage build is actually really impressive. It doesn't help that the console has shitty frame delay. What else do we got? Mario vs. Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Honestly, that's one of the better ones. In fact, I actually like it a lot. It's kind of weird that, you know, XCOM is the one thing I like a lot. Beyond that, there's also Three Houses. Three Houses was fun as shit, I like that. But, I don't know. If a Fire Emblem so far is my favorite game on the console's gonna fucking be ass dog shit. Splatoon 2 is worse than Splatoon 1 in every regard. I literally played it competitively for like a year, and I regret that decision fucking amazingly. That was my own fault, I walked into that. Pokemon games on it are pretty dog shit. Well, I don't have Sword and Shield, so I can't call the game bad, but, you know, considering 90% of the population on Earth calls it bad, well, it's pretty bad. Let's Go Pikachu, I did have. I kinda like it. I don't like Pokemon Go. I hate Pokemon Go, in fact. I think it's the worst thing to ever happen in the franchise. But, well, not financially, you know, just subjectively to me. But Let's Go is actually kind of fun, solely just because it's like a slightly... Now, the reason I like Pokemon Let's Go so much is that it's simple. Like, it's a return to form, but with modern mechanics. You know, you don't have held items, you don't have abilities anymore, you just have pure stats. And, you know, it's simple. I kind of like it. Plus, the presentation is really nice. Like, honestly, that's probably my favorite looking Pokemon game of the modern era. But, you know, not everyone agrees, of course. Now we have the Diamond Pro remix coming, which take it chibi style. Originally, I was a bit apprehensive, but now I just don't really care. It's like they're taking it in a new graphical direction. I mean, the fucking background textures look muddy in the battle scenes, but as long as it's not completely terrible, I don't mind. I'm not gonna buy it though. I don't think I'm gonna buy it until there's a price reduction, because like there's no real reason. If it's so, let me put it this way: if it's going to be completely faithful like they said it is, there's no reason to buy it over the original, because well, the original's cheaper and also, you know, it's portable, a lot easier if it's portable. And if it's not completely faithful, if they make more changes, I don't really want it anyways. I'm not saying that changes to a remake are bad. Like, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I almost like it. No, yeah, I do like it better than the original Ruby and Sapphire. I don't like it better than Emerald. Emerald's still my favorite experience with Home, but like, in terms of Ruby Sapphire or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I like those better. Mostly because, you know, they take the thin plot that was there, they expand it a little bit, make it more enjoyable, digestible, and then they add like a little after plot with Rick Waits at the end. There's not a lot of reason to go back to the original Ruby Sapphire unless you like the sprites, especially because no, you know, physical spells are split. Same thing with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, although Heart Gold, Soul Silver turned a kind of bad game into a really fucking good game, so that's just how it is. I'm pretty sure I'm on like reset 50, what the fuck. Well, so the shiny chances are a lot easier to find now, because in the ROM hack they put it to like 1 out of 512. I'm pretty sure on the website I selected like the original version where they don't, you know, add fairy type and do sort of changes like that, but for some reason I still have the fairy types. But here's the thing, right? I have on my low tick. So let me go over to my low tick real quick. So this thing's supposed to be water fairy, but it's not. It's just water. Oh, I know you didn't get to see it. That, whatever. So I don't know what's going on with my version, but that's just a funny little quirk I have, I suppose. It's whatever though. I'm not exactly like upset about it or anything. You know, I kind of like being mono water better than water fairy, solely because I already have another fairy type on my team in Gardevoir. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Why do I feel like I'm doing this wrong? What if it's shiny locked? What if I'm just doing this the entire time? It's just shiny locked. I'm gonna look like a fucking dumbass. But yeah, back to what I was talking about with the Switch's lineup. It's just bad. I don't like this console at all. Like I said, hardware's flimsy, software's boring. It just doesn't have an identity to itself outside of a big fucking disappointment that you can carry around in a bag. And apparently they're supposed to make a Switch Pro, which is fucking hilarious. They won't like fix anything on the original model anymore. No, that's completely getting thrown to the wayside. But you can have a Switch Pro, which, you know, solves all the issues. Haha. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, even though they aren't going to do that. Maybe some software issues, but hardware's not getting any better. I can fucking guarantee you that one. Honestly, the only reason I'm keeping this thing around is because I have like Sonic Mania Plus and Cave Story Plus on it. The Cave Story Plus port. All right. Usually I'm like a bit apprehensive to ports. I'd rather play them on the original thing. But the Cave Story Plus port for the Switch is fucking amazing. It takes all the great additions that Cave Story Plus on Steam has, but it also adds a fun little multiplayer and like even more little extras. It's great. I also got a free curly keychain with this last night. It was entirely worth it for the little curly keychain. Yeah, shout it, bro. Shout it. Yeah, I don't want to say I'm into collector editions because I don't have a lot, but I like collecting things if the opportunity presents itself. I have a few amiibo. I'm not gonna show like this big fucking shelf of like every amiibo ever produced, but you know, I have some. They're nice. They just sit there. Look nice. You're never gonna see it. You can literally never see it. Unless you play the game with me, then I'll maybe like throw it in for a round. Do nothing. It'll just do nothing. Because that thing was in Smash 4. Smash 4, right? Smash 4 was fun as shit. A lot of people hate custom moves, and I get it, because custom moves are batshit insane. But I found them fun. They're interesting. You gotta flip the game on its head and make some characters a lot better by just existing. Like, Pikachu wasn't exactly top tier in the game, but Pikachu had some of the best custom moves. And that's saying a lot, considering there's shit like fucking Hurricane Kong, where he just spawns a windbox and becomes literally the god of recovering. But, you know, it was fun. It was just simple fun. I get why they removed it, because, you know, they have a lot of characters to work on. But, kind of want them back? I don't know. They have no reason to add them. The casual audience has already long since forgot about it, and the casual audience is all Nintendo appeals to, so, you know. Competitive. I feel like competitive players are like fucking shit-braining themselves if they think the game is actually patched for anything competitive. Like they may do a little like loose hints there to keep the competitive community being like, oh my god, they're actually good for competitive, but no, the fuck they're not. In what universe are they? If they were patching for competitive, characters like Donkey Kong and Zelda would get buffed. But do they? No. Why? Because they're incredibly strong and casual. Characters like Rosalina would get, you know, buffed. But no. Would they? No. Because they're incredibly strong and casual. Rosalina has the power to literally bring items and projectiles to herself. You think that's not overpowered in casual play? No, casuals fucking hate that shit. They will die. They're screaming. They're crying. They're like, fucking King DDD, one of the worst heavies in the game. Are they gonna buff him? No! I mean, they buffed him this recent patch by making his Gordo, like, I don't know, 3 frames faster. What do you fucking do? I can't believe it. Oh my god, guys, his entire game plan has changed. He's now one of the best characters in the game. I remember when people said he was like A tier at the beginning of the game, and I just scoffed because no, the fuck he's not. People were like, oh, but he can reflect projectiles now. Oh my god. Yeah, with the fucking, like, what, frame 21 reflector that literally has, like, a wind-up that you can fucking see coming from a mile away if you have half a brain cell. You shoot a charge shot in his mouth, and then you just jump over it and leave it. It comes back a little faster, but you still have the time to just fucking react to it and then punish him for, you know, reflecting a projectile, which is not something you should be able to do. But, you know, I don't know. The people who think this is the people who think these games are patched for competitive are just fucking kidding themselves. I respect their drive to keep going competitive though. On the other hand, there's just the melee community, which is a bunch of fucking chads. Like, holy shit. They do not deserve the hate that Nintendo gives them, but you know, Nintendo will give it anyways because they're a bunch of pricks now. But that's just how it is, you know. Gotta protect our IP from, you know, literally fucking nothing. Booga booga. Some people like playing our game with online. I'm gonna cry like a little bitch. That's them in a nutshell. Fucking Sega. I'm pretty sure Sega still keeps Phantasy Star running, which is like this old ass MMO. The fact that they do that is honestly incredible. Like, because that thing's old. The Dreamcast is like basically on the cusp of the early 2000s. That thing's been out for like 20 years, but people can still play that game. Of course, now there's a PC port, so there's not a lot of reason to play the Dreamcast unless you just really like the Dreamcast. But, you know, it's extremely respectable how they keep like old shit running. Nintendo sure as fuck doesn't do that. They shut down the Wii when the Wii U came out. They're shutting down the 3DS now. They've long since shut down the DS. So, you know, no funny Mario Kart DS. So it's just stupid, dude. It's just dumb. But whatever, I'm not the one who owns a, like, multi-billion company. You know? So what the fuck do I know, XD? The only reason I keep playing it is because I have friends who play it, and, you know, the only real way to keep friendships online is to play video games with people. Because otherwise, friendships are just forged out of nothing. It's just how it is. It's hard to make friends in the real world now because the real world is full of a bunch of pricks. You know, you gotta relate to fucking either sports or a fucking fashion sense just to make friends now because people in the real world have like a one-track mind that you can shoot down with a fucking simple argument. The internet's not much better though, now that the internet's significantly more, you know, anyone can use the internet now, including children. So the real world has invaded the internet instead of the opposite, and now the internet is literally just a reflection of the real world, but more retarded since people are like, oh, I'm anonymous, so I can say stupid bullshit like genocide's okay, and epic. So much for that. I don't know, that's just how it is. What else can I talk about? Not a lot to really talk about. I don't even know why I'm trying to connect like I have an audience or something. I have like fucking 400 subscribers and only 20 of them even watch me. So, the fact that I'm trying to do this just really proves how lonely I am. Speaking of loneliness, COVID-19. Crazy quarantine, by the way. I think it's been a full year now, actually, since quarantine started. Like, it's the year anniversary of the quarantine, which is pretty fucking funny. It sure did happen. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say about it. Fucking, we've been in this shit the year. I don't honestly feel too miffed about it, although I did want to get my fucking master's degree, so, and I have to do an in-person class, so I'm hoping that COVID calms down by summer, but I'm not holding my breath. Get it? Holding my breath. Not holding my breath for that to happen. It's probably still going to be around. Just going to have to face the facts. But, like many other people already have. getting by with the skin of my teeth, just, you know, making a promise that I only have like a 20% chance of keeping, because, you know, a lot of people, not a lot of people, a lot of people, fucking like 2 people's a lot of people. My parents seem to think I'm smart, so unfortunately I have to disappoint them by, you know, inevitably proving the fact that I'm just a fucking average idiot who spends way too much time on the internet and learns random facts for his own amusement. The internet's the only place that even accepted me back then. But that's just how it is. Maybe I'll make it, who knows. If I get lucky enough, I'll make it, that's for sure. Let me tell me this thing's shiny locked. Fucking look that up already. Which kind of blows because I wanted a shiny Jirachi. Like, shiny Jirachi is insanely simple, like most shinies, but it's blue tags to red tags, so it's just nice to look at. Fuck! I dragged it in. Yo, cosmic power, yo! This is so crazy and epic. You know, I'm gonna throw one Pokeball. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball, see what happens. No, nothing happened. Tragic. Alright. So that's gonna happen eventually. Oh god. I'm gonna fucking try editing this video. It's been a while since I've edited a video. I wanna see what happens. But oh my god. Honestly, okay. So, I am kind of grateful to COVID for one thing. It's allowed me to, like, reconnect with people I thought I would never talk to again, which is kind of nice. I mean, the realization that I've actually had no friends this entire time for, like, 6 years of my life kind of blows ass, but, whatever. Because a lot of people do not want to see me whatsoever. But, you know, that's just how it is. Will admit I was a bit annoying back in the day, so... I don't really mind, though. I was just on the internet to have fun before the internet became this serious, nitty-gritty, fucking real-world reflection piece of shit of a place. I was just on the internet to have fun. Like, just find some mates and just chill out with. Eventually discover life's in-depth meaning, but, you know, probably not gonna happen. $5 if I kill myself, literally no one would care. Actually, no, I think one person would care. My closest friend since fucking middle school, he's still a good chum, so I think he'd probably care, so don't really feel like doing it. But, you know, all the other people, you know, probably wouldn't care. Fucking, probably all just a big joke, anyway. At least going out in a funny way. Honestly, like, finding meaning in life is kind of overrated. Finding meaning in death is significantly more underrated, and you should definitely do it. Make sure your death is, like, as thematically glorious as possible. Make, like, a theatric outro to your life. That's what's important. You need to build up to it. All the years of living your life building up to it. You need to die a glorious fucking death. Be remembered. Because, you know, if you're not being remembered, what was even the point of your life? Maybe we'll just die, I guess. Controversial hot take, would get flamed if I was bigger, but I'm not, so can't flame me for that opinion. I will just keep having it. Plus, no one's proved me wrong anyways. Quite literally, the world runs on people's, like, fucking dead memories. You know, artists, like, fucking, the second an artist dies, usually then their artwork is found and then they're acknowledged after they're, you know, dead in the fucking ground. So, people only remember people when they die. When they're living, it doesn't matter because people take that living shit for granted. So, odds are, dying is the the best way to make anything happen in life. And with your death, you need to make sure that you've benefited humanity in some sort of way. Whether it be entertainment, discovering a new invention, discovering a new, like, element or something, you need to, that's what you need to do. Because otherwise, you know, what does your life mean? Which is pretty easy for 90% of people. I'm not saying that no life has meaning, because, like, if you make even one person happy, your life's technically had meaning. You mattered. But, you know, some people don't think like that. Many people think that you need to live in the moment for yourself and not care about what other people think. That's just many people at the top of the food chain. They, you know, don't believe in other people. They believe in specifically themselves and keeping their other top of the food chain buddies to perpetuate a cycle that literally nobody cares about. And no, this isn't fucking indoctrination for, what is it, communism? No, I'm not a fucking clown. If I wanted my entire country to get genocide, I would be a fucking Russia stan and be like, oh yeah, communism. No. People say, oh, it'll work this time, haha. But guess what? It's still a form of government. The whole point of communism is that one guy at the top, or a few people at the top, run a system that makes everything down below seem equal by taking away literally everything for themselves. You basically own nothing, which I guess, you know, if you want to look fucking really deep into it, is no different from capitalism, since technically you buy stuff to hypothetically rent stuff that isn't even ours at the end of the day. But at least with capitalism, you have either the illusion or genuinely believe that you have concrete stuff. You can at least own stuff. In communism, you're literally the only reason you own anything is because you're going outside of the system's rules and bounds. Your personal belongings, they don't belong to you at all. They hypothetically belong to you unless, you know, you can hide it from people to make sure that it belongs to you. And that's what really matters at the end of the day, hiding shit from people. That's right, this was all an indoctrination for Among Us, because lying to people is the only way to survive. So, yeah. Epic rant. Still haven't found a shiny Jirachi. It's gonna take a while. It's just gonna take a while. Give it a second. Good lord. I don't even know how long I've been doing this for. I've literally just dropped dead. Kinda hungry too, actually. Speaking of hungry, what's your favorite food? Leave down in the comments below what your favorite food is. My favorite food is calamari still. Calamari is God's gift to food. It's so good. It's so fucking good. I never knew that squid would be that good. That's why I'm a Splatoon fan, because I like eating squids and I would eat Mari's pussy like a booger. Fucking love that quote. If you know which if you know where I get that quote from, you're a fucking legend. I'll give you a hint though, it's from a 4chan thread, so if you wanna cry now. Ooga booga, big bad 4chan. Oh my god. Fucker. I don't even know why I'm doing this. This is like a fucking, it's a ROM hack, so literally it doesn't matter if I get a shiny because I can't transfer it to the official games anyways. I mean, I can PK Hex, like, perfectly recreate it, you know. Just keep it in my Sun and Moon cartridge. Because, unless Arceus Legends is, like, an actually enjoyable game, I think I'm just done with Pokemon after Gen 7 for now. Gen 7 will just be where I keep all my Pokemon since it's, you know, cartridge on a dead system. So, I'm gonna try to hack that shit, really. I can keep all my Pokemon there. It's like, honestly, Gen 8 just doesn't have good designs. It has, like, 5 I really care about. You got Dracozolt, you got the Grookey line. That's pretty much it. Oh, Runrigus. Runrigus is fucking rad. I love him. He's not my top 10. He's in my top like 40. Because it's just a really nice design to look at. I didn't like Cofagrigus before, but Runrigus makes Yamask entirely worth catching. Even though he's kind of bad because, you know, he's ground ghost, which gives him a lot of weaknesses. But that's just how it is. Oh yeah. So any like real fans of the channel will know my old Minecraft username. You can find that on Twitter now, and that's where I'm going to draw artwork now. So if you know that, you'll get to see me draw stuff. Granted, it's some of it's gonna be a bit risque, but that's just how it is, dude. It's whatever. I just like drawing what I like to draw. And if you're offended by big boobs, then cry a river. I do not care. I will draw it because I like drawing it. It's funny. Most of the time, though, I'll just draw like, you know, cool scenery that I find fun to draw, or like fun. What I need to get better at, what I want to aspire to get better at, is fucking like massive scale battle scenes. I love those. Well, no, not massive scale. Fucking massive, like, intense battle scenes. Like, whether it's between, like, 2 giant armies, or it's between, like, 2 guys who've been rivals for their entire lives. That I need to get better at. Fucking, Cowboy Bebop. I watched that a week ago. It's not the best anime I've ever seen, but it was just good all the way through. It was so fucking enjoyable to watch. Like, I think the only episode I didn't like was when, Jet Black found his old partner's daughter and they went searching for things. Like, it's not that the episode was bad or anything, it didn't sit with me as well as, like, every single other episode. It just kind of felt there to be there. Like, you could cut that episode entirely and I would not care. Granted, the series feels like a more Monster of the Week kind of series, which is the point, because, you know, they're bounty hunters. So every, like, 1 or 2 episodes, you have a different bounty hunter they try to take on and inevitably fuck up. It's just good. Cowboy Bebop is just good. You probably won't get an anime that fun to watch now, honestly. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. You won't get an anime that feels like remotely similar to that nowadays. Because the formula now is just, you know, the classic 12-episode manga adaptation where they do stuff, and there's rising tension in episode 8, and then nothing happens, and then they resolve it in episode 12. You know, that's just how most anime are now. What was another anime I watched? I think it was The World God Only Knows, where the little girl has like a computer chip installed in her brain, and she can predict events before they happen. That one was nice too, honestly. The ending 3 episodes, they were kind of a shocker. It was like, oh man, that shit hurts, but you know, I'm not gonna put it in my top 20 or anything. It was just a fun watch, honestly. I guess to keep on the topic of anime, right now I'm watching like a lot of shit right now. Dr. Stone Season 2 is out. That shit's great. Dr. Stone Season 1 was some of the best shit ever, and like it just keeps going. On the other hand, you have The Promised Neverland Season 2, where they just completely fuck up adapting the manga somehow. Good job. Great. I mean, I like the change to Norman's character, but otherwise it's just like, whatever. I'm also watching King's Raid, because I played that mobile game for a bit. It's not bad. It's quite literally, it's structured to be like your cliche hero sword, like RPG journey, like if you were playing Dragon Quest or something. It's intentionally structured to be like that. It's just good, low fun. Sometimes it has moments of really good animation, but otherwise there's not much of it. Jujutsu Kaisen. That shit's really good. Some people dislike it because it just feels off to them, but to them I say, you suck and probably have shit-eating taste in anime if you dislike Jujutsu Kaisen, because Jujutsu Kaisen fucks. That is like the best anime this season and last season. Yeah, no, it was last season. So yeah, it was the best anime last season, hands down. It's not even a fucking competition. Toto is my favorite character, the fucking big buff guy who like always asks, "What's your taste in women?" on all new guys he meets. He's easily the best character. There's no other character as good as him. Fucking the panda comes close. The panda comes really close because he's just cool as shit with like 3 Actually, I shouldn't spoil that. So he's just cool as shit. If you've seen it already, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it yet, you know you'll find it. What else am I watching? Oh yeah, I'm watching a redo or a healer. If you haven't been on the internet for more than like 7 years, you will fucking die watching that. That shit. That it's just fucked up. If you have not been on the on the internet for a while, if you're not mature enough to handle it, do not watch it. Even if you are mature enough to handle it, though, it's just kind of bog standard. It takes what Shield Hero did and kind of does it worse with the whole revenge plot thing. Because it tries to do it on a more, like, on a significantly larger scale, like making it more hardcore, but in the end it's just not all that entertaining, just because of that. is like, you know, gritty, super duper ooga booga anime, big bad and shit like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill him all. Let's see what happens. I don't think it'll change anything. I'm pretty sure no matter what I do, it's just resetting odds, but yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah, do not watch Redo of Healer if you are many things. If you are afraid of sex, if you are afraid of torture, if you cry, if you feel any sort of emotion whatsoever while watching an anime, if you have not been on 4chan at all, if you have not been on Reddit in its earlier years, yeah, just don't watch it. What I mean by Reddit in its earlier years, there used to be this subreddit called r/peopledie. It did exactly what it said it did. Yeah, you can pretty much guess. It was sort of like a softer core version of Live Leak. Because Live Leaks was significantly worse than r/peopledie. It was oof. You'd watch people get like split in half, split in three by trains, get hit by trains, fucking get gunned down and fire, have like buildings fall on them, fucking construction workers just dying. It was bad. Watching that as a little kid was not my best idea, but I sure did. My childhood was basically filled with like fucking the more gruesome corners of the internet, and also SCP Foundation. SCP Foundation was fun. Yeah, it was just good, quick fun. But then again, that was just a branch off of 4chan. You know, some people were just like, yo, what if we made this like cool fucking universe full of aliens, and then they did it. Nowadays, it's all just parody and like gay people shit, so it's fucking lame. Not to say that, you know, gay people shit is lame. Of course, I gotta backpedal now, like, you know, the fucking women belong in the kitchen Burger King tweet. But it's, making like a homosexual cupcake that turns people gay in SCP is fucking dumb. It's stupid. I know that's boomer talk and ooga booga. SCPs are whatever you want to be. They're just, you know, classified objects that do things they shouldn't naturally do. And yeah, I still think it's dumb. Just like I think fucking modern Star Wars is dumb. I still think it's dumb. What is it? So they're doing it. I think they were doing a new Star Wars series, and they had this thing where it was like, what was it? They had a rock called Geo. They had a ship called the Vessel. It was like all this cliche shit. It was about as creative as like sticking a finger up your ass. It was funny. It was extremely funny. Just to see how far Star Wars has fallen, but like that's just how it is. Keep dragging this like an accident. Fucking Salamence is just gonna die, and I'm just gonna be like, well, Actually, I shouldn't have Salamence out first, considering, you know, I'm trying to catch this thing. Just put the car out front. Crazy Pokemon adventures. Holy shit, it's been like 11 minutes since I last, like, asked about how long I've been in this. Fucking Christ. This is thoroughly engaging. I mean, it'll probably happen when I least expect it. I might just run away from it. I'm gonna look like a fucking dumbass, but, you know. Yeah. I'm just doing this just for the sake of doing this. My fucking head hurts. I haven't been getting good sleep lately. I don't know how people get good sleep. I'm like 90% sure I have insomnia, but I literally cannot prove it, so it's like... Probably don't. Just retarded, I guess, and can't sleep like a normal human being. That's just how it is. Yeah, Jirachi. Jirachi's sprite in this game is so cute. Look at it. My baby. There's this one really good Jirachi artist on Twitter who draws Jirachi all the time. They're nice. I love fucking like dedicated Pokemon artists to one Pokemon. You've got your Snivy artists, you've got your Charizard artists, your Lucario artists, you know, all that good shit. But the Jirachi artist specifically is nice. There's also this one artist that I've been following since basically the day I got on Twitter. His art style is so fucking good. I don't want to replicate it because I want to, you know, have my own art style, but man, if I could choose an art style to borrow, it would definitely be his. It's just fucking great. I might post a link in the fucking description. Why not? I don't see people watching this video all the way through anyways. I mean, I recommend putting it on in the background because, you know, I'm literally just resetting for a fucking Jirachi until I find a shiny one. But there's not much to the fucking video beyond that. Oh my god. Dude, what if I put some epic music on, bro? Here, hold on. I wonder if it's because I've speeded it up that I can't find it, or if it's because apparently it's not shiny locked. I literally just looked on Drayano's Twitter right now. It's not shiny locked. I'm literally just sitting here waiting. Actually, no, hold on. Nah. Jirachi. What if Goku was super extra prepared? I was able to blow it up. He goes Super Saiyan 4 and literally kills Vegeta. The new Gogeta DLC looks nice. I really like the trailer, how they played the fucking, I think it's ending music to it. It was nice. It's been a while since I've really delved into Dragon Ball. Probably do it again. Dragon Ball's cool. It's just cool, that's all I can really say about it. Super's kinda stinky, but otherwise Dragon Ball's just cool as fuck. I can see why people have been like long-time fans of it. It's kind of like Pokemon in a way. It's a cultural phenomenon that people, you know, make part of their identity. Sort of like me and Pokemon. Because you know, you really like latch onto it. You become a fan. You become obsessed with the culture. You like delve into your everyday life. You know, it's just how it works. That's with any good game franchise. I find myself doing that with Metroid recently, since I've had like a Metroid renaissance ever since. So, like, I've always been a casual Metroid fan, but when fucking Prime 4 was announced, my hype shot through the roof, and I was so ready for it. I started, like, replaying all my favorites again. Fucking Super, Prime 2. I still have yet to... I bought Prime 3, but I still have yet to ever play it. You know, I just started going through Metroid again, and then it was like, oh, you know, we gotta reset the progress. I'm like, okay, yeah, fine, that makes enough sense. And since then, we haven't gotten any news. Literally, the only thing you'll see is on tweets. You'll see there, oh, look, we're looking for a project, like, leader and all that shit. And it's like, what the fuck? You didn't have one in the first place? So, I think Prime 4 is gonna get dropped. If Prime 4 doesn't get, like, completely fucking dropped, it'll probably release in, like, 5 years or something. The Switch will be dead by the time it releases, and it'll come out as a bad game because it was being developed for a previous console, so it's gonna be bad. I've just given up all hope. That being said, fucking HAL Labs, they've said that they're gonna make the new Kirby game as good as it possibly can, which fills me with a shitload of hype, because like there have been no bad Kirby games. There is no such thing as a bad Kirby game. The worst people point to is usually Squeak Squad because it's short and doesn't have a lot to it, but like even then that wasn't that bad. It could have been significantly fucking worse. Oh, I didn't actually kill the Jirachi Cloud. Yo, Lucario's bad Pokemon. Cringe. Stinky. Wow. Lucario fan must look really fucking stupid right now. It must look so stupid right now. Stupid. Oh my lord. This is cum. You know what? I'm gonna put on some music. Alright, let me mute this. Okay. Oh, somebody else, oh my god. Right. Yeah. I'm just gonna add music in post. And make it a bit more pleasurable to sit through after the fact. Because why not? Might as well do that. What else is there? No, not really. That's kind of it. Not a lot to talk about. I really only wanted to record this just to, you know, have something to put on my YouTube channel, I guess, because it's still up. I'm never gonna pursue YouTube as a career. That's like a long dead dream. I can't make it up now. I missed my chance early on, and you know, that's a dead dream. But if I did get the chance again, if like the possibility presented itself where my content just gets super popular for no reason, you know, I'd totally invest in it just for the fun of it. Hope I get demonetized halfway through, banned off YouTube, we'll cry out of 10. But you know, It'd just be good, clean fun. Well, not clean fun. It'd be good, kind of dirty fun. Perhaps. bad fun? Controversial fun? Bro, controversial? I'm gonna become a controversial figure in the YouTube atmosphere. People will cry and I will die. This is crazy. Please. 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 I'm gonna break my fucking X key. I'm gonna... Oh god. It's gonna be funny. Just break my X key. Can't even play the game anymore after I get the shiny fucking Jirachi. Great. I mean, I know you can just reassign the keys, but like, that feels weird, dude. Like, my right arrow key completely fucking broke. Like, that shit's gone. So now I have to use, like, my page up key just to move right. So I've mastered, like, a new control set. But when I'm playing on, like, another laptop for another game, it just feels so weird without it. I don't know. It's bad. This laptop's bad. I'm convinced that anything made after, like, 2015 is just dog shit technology, because it just starts falling apart faster. Like, everything made before that, you can fucking drop at least a few times and nothing bad will happen to it. But if it's made after, like, 2015, it's just fucking doo-doo dog shit. Actually, I just realized, does my mic pick up the game audio? Hold on. It fucking does, goddammit. That's probably gonna sound weird. I'm not gonna change it, of course, because I don't actually care in the slightest, but, you know. That's just how it is. It also picks up my keyboard audio still because, you know, keyboard, XD. Yeah, no, it doesn't pick it up because it's too quiet to pick it up. Okay. Well, I'm going to have double audio syndrome, I suppose. Actually, that means it's going to cover up the music, too, so I'm going to have to start the music at a later time then. Fuck me. Fucking dumbass mic. Probably should have just worn a headset. Could have avoided that problem entirely, but too stupid for that, so... It's been another 10 minutes. Just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. Keep going. Friday Night Funkin'. I guess I'll talk about that since, you know, gotta fill the void with something. Friday Night Funkin' is great. It's in my opinion, it's the best thing to happen to the internet in 3 years. Like, wow. It's just great. It's you know, it just has a bunch of references to Newgrounds and shit, which, you know, also a part of my childhood a lot. I fucking love Newgrounds. I think I first found it when I was like just looking up random shit to play on my school computer, and I found Pokemon Tower Defense. That's a fucking classic. I love Pokemon Tower Defense. The second one was kind of but the first one was great. Ah, man, what a fucking classic. That and Super Mario 60. No, that wasn't on Newgrounds. Super Mario 63 was a good fan game though. There was also this old website that I used to play on called PlayR, which had all the popular GBA games. That's when I fucking discovered Pokemon Yellow before I got like an official cartridge for it, but that was fun. Those were good times, man. Simpler times. Now everything's, you know, all edgy, all adult. I guess it's because, you know, I'm actually an adult now, but, you know, being an adult, kind of stinky, not gonna lie. Kind of overrated. Children are like, oh, I want to grow up so fast, I want to be an adult now. And I was like, no the fuck you don't. Why would you ever want to be an adult? This is the worst. It's a pitiful existence. This thing is defensive. It's poggers. Poggers! Oh my god. Please, Jirachi, I love you! I love you, Jirachi! Come back. Jirachi! Shiny Pokemon! Shiny Pokemon! Hey man, would you like a shiny Pokemon to play with? It has the sparklies at the beginning of the battle. Maybe this thing's actually just shiny locked on my patch of the game and I'm just a fucking dumbass. That or I'm just really unlucky. That's always a thing. I'm very unlucky, in fact. My luck is fucking dog shit, doo-doo pee-pee in the ground. So Blaze Kick will never kill unless it's a fucking crit, which means I can just do that. And then probably return. Nah, fucking no. Whatever. We'll cross that bridge when I get to it in like a million fucking years. Ooh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what it's all about. Ooh. I guess I'll just cry. I guess I'll just cut off the video after it gets too long if I don't find one eventually, because, you know. I mean, I can keep this going forever, but it's kind of dumb if I do. Literally no reason to. Jirachi, Jirachi, Jirachi. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, it picks up my keyboard. It's funny. Oh my god, come on, Jirachi. Come on, Jirachi. Come on, Jirachi. 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 I'm pretty sure I'm already in like I think I'm in the 300s now for resets. Come on. The shiny chance is no longer 1 in, what is it? I think it was 1 in... Nah, I can tell you. Oh yeah, 1 in 512 for this ROM hack if you don't patch it to the normal version. Which, I mean, if it is the normal version, then, you know. That explains why I haven't found one yet, but... I have like 2 shinies for no reason. I found a shiny Geodude and a shiny Zubat while I was grinding. I guess I should talk about the ROM hack. Renegade Platinum is extremely fun, but I liked Volt White 2 a lot better. Solely because you had Auto-Nose in the early game to grind off of. Like, you get to grind when you hit Salacion Town, and the game becomes significantly better right then, because it's an easy access grinding thing. It just becomes, you know, fun, as you have to strategize around a little bit. But the beginning of the game is just fucking excruciatingly painful. You get nothing that gives you EXP at all, and you have to grind up to fight Rourke's, like, team of 6, and then Gardenia's team of 6. It's not particularly hard. You can, of course, just catch Pokemon that alleviate the battle completely, like fucking Barboach, who just nullifies Rourke entirely. But, like, it's still kind of a pain in the dick, honestly. I don't know. But it's still fun. Like, once you hit Salacion, no. Actually, once you hit Hearthome, because, like, if you already remember to grind preemptively, you can, like, have a really strong team built by, Hearthome, and right there it becomes extremely fun. The fact that this hack had so much shit like this Jirachi event and everything else, it's just great. I love it. Thoroughly think this is one of the best ROM hacks ever made. Well, actually, no, I haven't played a lot. I shouldn't say that yet. I'll pass my judgment when I play more. Because there's still some Pokemon games that I need to play, since I'm entirely fan game based now, considering the main series is down in the fucking dumpster. Oh, come on. Just give me the shiny Jirachi! The shiny Jirachi! The shiny Jirachi! Maybe when I find one, I should do that, like, fucking streamer thing where I pop off to a few different colored pixels and I go, oh man, oh, woo! Whenever they find, like, a shiny Pokemon, it's like, what the fuck? It's fucking dumb. I love it when they do that. I know it's overreaction for content, like, they act like, you know, their fucking child was born, but still, it's just kind of weird after a while when you think about it for more than 2 seconds. I don't know. I've never really been able to enjoy live streams, honestly. The, like, edited VODs of live streams where you have the quick and fast interaction with chat split between, that's, you know, that's always fun, but live streams, I do find it funny how the people who like, thoroughly enjoy live streams and spend, like, their entire day in one, when it hits fucking, like, Zoom classes, they're like, I just find it fucking funny. I don't know. Maybe there's obviously something I'm missing, because, you know, Twitch streams are significantly more entertaining than fucking school, so. The answer's probably staring me dead in the face. Oh my god. I'm tired, dude. I'm fucking sleepy baby. Sleepy the baby. Teehee, this is so epic. Oh my god. so poggers, actually. Yo, advertisement, yeah, let's go. I'm watching a YouTube video while I'm recording a YouTube video. That's fucking crazy. Oh, fuck. All I have to do is hear the sparkle and I will react violently. Yo, crazy, insane. Probably hunt you after this one, right? Mew Shiny's kind of stinky. I like regular Mew better. I just like Jirachi Shiny better as well. So you just get Deoxys by like repeatedly touching the meteor over and over again. That's funny. Deoxys is like, stop touching my fucking rock, pisser. Something just seething with rage. That's me. Yeah, you're the gamer. Oh shit. Starting to slow down in pace. I've heard Jirachi's cry so much. Fucking good. Come on! This is my gacha game luck all over again, where I literally can't pull a 5-star even though the odds are like high as hell. Oh boy. This is fun! Come on, come on. Kinda hungry now, so. It's in the car, essentially. Kind of nice that they bothered to make its cry sound like it's saying Cario. Like, Cario! Whatever. I'm going fucking insane. Yo, crit, imagine if that was a shiny, I would have cried. Real fucking tears. Come on. Come on. Please just be a shiny, bro. I'm begging you, dude. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. It's plastic. It's fantastic. It's just imagination. Something. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. I'm a Barbie girl. In a Barbie world, it's fantastic. Scooby Dooby Booty Booty. Jesus Christ. I'm not doing this right, am I? There's no way in hell that I just am not getting a shiny Jirachi from doing this. I know it's full odds, so yeah, ooga booga. It's not guaranteed you actually get one after 512, but like, I'm pretty sure I'm past 512. Oh my lord, come on, come on, dude, 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 come on. Hey, I'm hungry. Have you got any food? Jirachi! Look at the funny Jirachi! Jirachi! And like so they're always different Jirachis, right? I will literally prove this right now. So I blaze kick this one, right? His HP goes down to there. Okay. So then I blaze kick a different one, and see its HP goes down significantly more. That means it has different IVs, which makes it a different Jirachi completely. So they're all different Jirachis. I'm just incredibly unlucky that this is shiny locked and they're lying to me apparently. So it's a bummer. Come on, dude. I know you're there, Jirachi. I know you're there. Jirachi. 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 I thought I had a different sprite for a second. I saw its emerald sprite, like, because I was looking weird. That was funny. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, this is the real Jirachi. The real Jirachi. Fucking jump scared. I'm gonna get jump scared by a completely different fucking Pokemon. Starts freaking the fuck up. Bro, what the fuck, dude? Yo, Meta Knight? Meta Knight? God damn it, Kirby. What the hell you doing, Kirby? You're so dumb, Kirby. Kirby. I'm like too tired to do my fucking DD impression. God. Come on! Please! Please! Bruh. You know, I'm gonna turn the sound back on. You get to hear this as well. Fuck you. You get to hear my pain and suffering. Suffer with me. Yo, Close Combat. Oh. Killed, murdered even. Alright. Now I got a slightly lower pitch Lucario pluggers. Come on! Jirachi! My finger hurts. Holy shit. Alright, I need to rotate hands. I need to fucking switch fingers. Bro, this is so dumb. I don't even have anything to talk about anymore. I just want it to fucking end. Come on, Jirachi. Jirachi! Jirachi! I own your movie. I watched it. It was funny. Actually, no, it wasn't that funny, but I mean, it was kind of funny. They had a Flygon in it. Fucking the best portrayal of Flygon before, you know, Garchomp existed. The second Garchomp existed, Flygon just got shafted. You literally never saw Flygon do anything cool again. The only other time Flygon really appears is in the fucking Sun and Moon anime, but he's literally more like a joke character, the cute dragon than anything, kind of like Altaria. Like Flygon has not done anything cool since fucking Jirachi and the Wishmaker. And it's kind of sad because like it's like meant to be both cute and cool depending on how you look at it. You can do cute things and cool things with it, but now all people see Flygon as is cute. The coolness factor is just out the window. There's no cool Flygon anymore. It's kind of tragic, considering it's like the fucking Whisper of the Sands, I think. Whisper of the Desert, whatever. No, Melody in the Desert, right? Because its voice in a sandstorm makes like a pretty sound before it kills you. Oh no, they did that. They did that in Pokemon Legends. That was like the last, not Legends. Fucking what's that new series called? Whatever, the new Pokemon series. They did that then. And it was a bad episode. That was the last episode I watched because like it started off really good. Like the new Pokemon season started off incredibly engaging, and then it just dropped like a rock, and now it's just dog shit. I don't even care. Fucking Galar Saga, where Gigantamax Meowth. I discussed this with like a group of people a while ago, but all Pokemon feels like it's made for now is like quick exhilarating bits that get Twitch clips. Like shiny hunting, you have shinies hyped to hell and back, even though they're like not even rare anymore. You have, the funny, quirky moments in the anime where some Pokemon does something funny, or Cinderace has sex with Lucario for the 50th time, or some bullshit like that. It feels like it's only for Twitch clips now. You don't feel like I don't feel any genuine passion coming from the series anymore, which makes sense when you're the same team of people that make these games for like 20 years on end. It eventually gets degrading. It's why the Mario Party creators are starting to fall off a cliff, because like, even though it's a new studio, it's a lot of the people from the old studio still making it. So like they're just trying new things now to see what sticks, because they don't want to keep making the similar game over and over again. But they keep failing with new ideas because they suck. But it's whatever. Holy shit, dude. This is with the boosted shiny chance too, by the way. This is just how unlucky I am. Oh my god, man. Anytime someone says I'm not that unlucky, I'm literally just going to post this fucking video to them and force them to watch it with their eyes open. This right here just fucking proves it. If I were any luckier, I would have already done this by now. This would have been done like a while ago, but fucking gonna sleep. Fucking becoming Jirachi, trying to shiny hunt for Jirachi and becoming sleepy. On the verge of sleep all the time. Oh man, dude, go come on. There he is, Jirachi. There he is. I really like that sprite. I miss sprites, dude. Sprites and good Pokemon. Whatever. Only sprites we get now are in the Pokemon Select screen, and those are okay. Holy shit, my guy. Oh, fuck. Yeah, post-editing, I'll just speed this part up exponentially until something interesting happens. By something interesting, I mean the reason I'm here. I think I'll just do this for another hour, and if I don't get a shiny by then, I'll just call it quits. Because by the time I do this for another hour, I'm literally going to have like 1,000 more rolls done. Not rolls, fucking encounters. I don't think I'll keep recording the video for an hour though, it's just pointless. The file's getting big enough as is. I have over 100,000 frames encoded right now. Jeez, please, me. Come on! This is the max speed my emulator goes to. I can't even go any faster than this if I wanted to. Oh, man. It's just fucking my own Pokemon will turn shiny before this thing becomes a shiny.
Imagine if I streamed this. I should have streamed this, that would have been so much funnier. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like this thing's shiny locked. I mean, obviously it's not, since, you know, shiny lock doesn't exist until Gen 5, but good lord. What? What do you want?
Oops, I fell asleep. Back to it. Yeah, dude. This is so epic. Come on. Come on. Holy shit. know, I'm just gonna pause the fucking recording for a little bit. I can't take this anymore. Oh my god. Yo, I'm back. It's time to get back to it, baby. Baby. Return of the Shiny. This is so epic and crazy. Oops, I kicked the Jirachi. It's dead. Oh, for fuck's sake.